I feel beyond grateful to share this, and I don't know why I felt shy to share it for almost a year. This journey was, I have a client who is, I'm like so quiet. I have a client who is, or at least was, almost 3-year-old, and he got cancer, and they couldn't do a surgery because his physical body was too weak. So when I found those clients, and it exactly what happened, like I found them and they said, hey, I can help, and they were very open to it. So I offered Reiki session. When I started, he was in the hospital, and all I heard on the phone, he was crying. It was absolutely, I say it and like makes me wanna not only cry, but like shrink everywhere in my body. It's like so sad. What it was, it's all good now, all much better. So he was crying, I don't know for how many weeks he was crying, but it was like non-stop, and it was very sad. As soon as I started to do session, Reiki, I do it with my hands. I do it online, I do it on the phone. So he was in the hospital, I was home, but I still do it always with my hands. So as soon as I put my hands down like that to do the healing, everything gets quiet. And I'm like, what happened? Did the connection, the phone connection broke? Like, what happened? Why is it suddenly so quiet? And I waited for a few seconds. I don't hear anything, so I'd say like, hi, hello, are you here? His mom is on the phone with me. She says, yeah, we're here. But he got quiet. He stopped crying. 5 minutes later, he fell asleep, and I started to cry. Like I just started to have like tears coming out of my eyes. And then I was asking questions, who does this belong to? Because it doesn't belong to me. It's not my tears specifically in the session. And I felt that it was not his tears. So I said to his mom, I'm crying and I feel that it's yours. Can I do this part of the session to you? She says, yes, of course. So next 5 minutes, I did the session for his mom. When a child has, like it's a small child, they have small physical body. So energy work, usually it requires like 10-15 minutes of me putting energy there in the body, you know? So I don't do long sessions for children. In general, energy is beyond powerful. People get results even when you book the session. You see the results even before the session happens. So my energy healings, they are short in time, because if I do too much, you're gonna get sick because it's too much. Physical body will react in a way that too much. So I did 10 minutes healing on him. And then I also, for children, work with what's called epigenetics. It's not only, it's probably a combination. It's like not only traumas child might have, his mom or dad might have, generational traumas, maybe something from past lives. So it's like many layers in the session. I call it epigenetic session. I do it with mom when child is sick. Even if child is like 25, 30-year-old living with parents, I do this session for parents, okay? Because kids are always kids and live in the same, not only live, they like are in your energy field if you're a parent. So I did epigenetic session for mom. We discovered things, we healed things. Oh, and she said right after that 10-minute session, he fell asleep, like I said, 5 minutes later. What happened is that I saw her post on Facebook. She said that they started surgery. And I got concerned because I know that with energy work, what happens sometimes you're here, you do energy work and your situation goes just up, it just improves. Sometimes it's called like short worsening of symptoms, like you're here, it goes a little bit down and then it goes up. And it's a great sign. It means that, okay, things going a little bit down now, meaning that they will go up. Like it's still a great sign. It can be uncomfortable, you can have like runny nose or a headache, but it's a great sign. But so I was like still concerned because he's already in so much pain. We don't want him to feel worse, right? So I reached out, I was very concerned. I said, hey, what's happening? And she said, oh my God, finally they could operate on him. Because right after the session, they did the tests, and within an hour, when he woke up, I guess, and the test showed that his body now is ready for the surgery. So they finally operated on him. They learned what type exactly of cancer is it. So they started the treatments, and they started chemotherapy and everything that he needed. And by now, all of the treatments I ended. They took the port out. It's been almost maybe 10 months, I believe, of a journey for him right now. And it's just such a powerful story how things can really change when you put an effort, when you want the change. It's also about the faith. Like, I'm not a God. I cannot heal anyone, like everyone. It's not up to me. I just do my work. I just put energy where it should go, and then whatever happens for the highest best of the person will happen. And it's such a blessing to see when it happens this way. The same way I had a boy who had asthma, and for 2-3 months, not only nothing happened, it was getting worse. And mom was like super concerned and super scared. I did the same. I did 10 minutes Reiki on him on the phone. I actually talked to him on the phone. He's like 7 or 8 years old. I said, do you want to hear my voice? Do you want to relax? Do you want me to do a short meditation before? He said, yes. It was so cute. And he was feeling much better. And I explained, like, each problem in health has deeper root. Asthma is about not feeling safe. So I was working then on a mom, how to make him feel more safe. I was working on him, explaining how to feel more safe. I had the same when the girl had panic attacks, and all summer long she had panic attacks. One Reiki healing was enough for her, plus my talk. I explained to her what to do, and I worked with her mom. One session for all of these people was enough for all of these children. So I just wanted to share with you guys. This is, I'm just so blessed. I think it's amazing in a way that it helps these children. The same way I work with adults too, with any physical problems. Just wanted to share all of these cases. Thank you so much for watching. Much love.